What's going on, guys? My name is Nick.
And I'm David.
That's David. Welcome to our Interforce giveaway. We are super excited to share this with you guys and take you on a walk around of this beautiful, beautiful build that we have.
Dude, this has to be one of our best giveaways so far. We've got a sick truck, we got a sick ATV, and we're gonna show you everything, all the details of it, tell you all the quirks and features of it, and make you fall in love with it, you know, because our previous winners probably watched the video just like this, got entered, and now they got some sick rides.
They didn't regret that. So now is your chance to get entered into this giveaway. It's running from July 23rd through September 5th. So if you're watching this video between those dates, you have a chance to get entered and possibly win an insane build, guys.
So I guess let's start the walk around.
Let's introduce this car.
So this giveaway is called the Guardian Giveaway. I mean, you guys seen the truck. It looks massive, it looks super good. It's a workhorse, it's a monster.
It is.
And then that Can-Am behind us, that thing's another monster.
It's a package deal, guys. It's a whole package deal. So here's what it is. It's a 2019 Ram 3500 Limited. It's a dually and it's a mega cab. Top of the line.
Oh yeah. The heart of this beast is powered by a 6.7 liter high output Cummins engine, and it's paired with the ACEN transmission. The ACEN transmissions on these trucks are top of the line. They're meant to put to work and just haul and tow.
Yeah, the towing capacity on these things is 37,000 pounds, guys. That's top of the line, the best tow truck there is. Yeah, and let's not forget about, obviously, the Maverick. It's a Can-Am Maverick X3 Rc. It's also paired with all the bells and whistles you can possibly get, and we're going to get to that after this.
So I guess let's start walking right from here. The rack. So this rack is totally removable. There's 4 bolts, we'll show you. Four little tie downs that hold this rack. It comes off. You can have the truck by itself without the rack on top, and if you want to throw it back on, it's pretty simple. 2 people can do it, but it's pretty simple. You take it off the rack, you lean it off, pull it up.
You can take it off.
Simple,
yeah,
guys.
Yeah.
So this rack is included.
You might be wondering why it's included. Well, the obvious answer is for that thing.
You don't need a trailer, you don't need anything. You just load this thing right on top, take your family, take your girlfriend, take your boyfriend, your mommy, your grandma, and take them for a spin, you know? So, all right, so it's a mega cab, right? This thing is sitting on 26-inch American Force wheels. They are power coated to metallic black and at almost the same color as the truck. This truck's color is a graphite granite, so this truck looks really good. Super slick, super sexy. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, did you see the spike lugs on those beasts right there? You gotta be careful when you're driving around.
It definitely got some lugs, dude. Especially the front ones, dude. The front ones will definitely get somebody in there.
So 37-inch tires, 26-inch rims makes the truck look just awesome.
This truck in the back is equipped with air suspension. So it has airbags and they adjust. You can lower them, you can raise them when you're pulling a trailer and stuff, and they'll do it actually automatically. If your load is too much, it'll pump them up and get them to the right level.
Auto levels the whole back end. When you got that thing on, you just hit a button, boom, it's leveled.
Let's keep going. This thing is pretty much loaded with everything.
Yep, right? So one of the coolest things, guys, is we paid a lot of attention to details with this build. You know, starting from some things a lot of people wouldn't notice at first, but starting from the turn signals, you know. These turn lights are color matched to the body, and it's a pinstripe. Let me turn that on. It looks pretty sick. That's just one piece of the details. The other piece of the details is this car is all color matched. So all the plastic trim on the car, everywhere we had it, we color matched it to the car, from the front to the back to these right there. I don't know what they're called, but it's color matched.
Pretty much all the plastic that was black and kind of ugly, it now looks super good.
Yeah, it's a lot of attention to details, and we obviously left a chrome. It's a good accent. It was a great accent to break up the color matching, and it looks right. It fits the truck
for sure.
This car is fully loaded, like we said, full 360 cameras. You know, you have your cameras here. This is color matched.
Sensors all over the place. You got a 360 eagle view.
Yeah, and that big old monitor in the interior that we'll show you. you have a full 360 view, so you'll see everything you gotta see.
Yeah, you won't be hitting anyone when you park.
Yeah. All right, so we're moving to this section right here, and we've got a lot of cool parts on here. It is lifted. It's got Thurin springs and King shocks on it. So it's a 2.5-inch lift on this, and it's got Thurin sway bars.
Upgraded King shocks 2.5 with the resis all around. So upgraded sway bars, traction bars. So this thing rides better than a stock truck, right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I like it, dude. It's really comfortable driving this thing.
Very smooth.
It's a beauty.
Headlights color matched. Obviously, you know, everything is color matched. Even this part of the grill, it came. It was like a black metallic originally, so we went ahead and just color matched all these little accent pieces to the body, and it looks sweet. It looks really good.
Dude, another really cool feature about these lights is they turn. When you turn the wheel, they'll turn where you're turning and light the way wherever you go, and so it's pretty sick feature that Ram has on these limiteds.
Oh yeah.
So this thing has a second gen swap. It has upgraded bigger turbo. It's S467, so it really puts a lot of air into here. Keeps the truck running good and powerful too.
It's got an oil cooler on it.
Lift, fast 165 lift pump to clean the fuel and make sure all the air bubbles are out. So this truck is running really good. Somebody revving on our street. Hey, we're trying to record here.
Yeah, the engine bay of this thing looks just as mean as the outside. It's got an upgraded turbo. Everything's built on the inside for it to handle all that power.
So if you wanted to crank it up and get it tuned by somebody or anything like that, you can push some pretty good power, like over 650 to the wheel on this thing. So yeah, it's pretty sweet.
We also definitely put a lot of protection on it, so it is fully clear broad. Has a clear bra up front, up to here, and then it has a clear bra on the rear hips from all the rock chips. So there's no rock chips on the car.
And then when you tailgate someone, you don't need to worry about rock chips. The whole thing
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I guess if you need to, you know.
If you need to tailgate somebody, there's a trade horn on this thing. You want to hear it?
Yes.
Woo!
Dude, this thing is loud. This thing is loud. So yeah, it's a pretty sweet setup. Who's ever gonna win this? I can't imagine what they're gonna like feel when we call him like, dude, you just won this whole setup.
That's crazy.
Truck, Can-Am, $20,000.
I don't know what more you could ask for. I mean,
Right?
That's a sick setup. It's already loaded. It gets a ton of attention on the road anywhere we go. Everyone's like, holy shit. And once it has that Can-Am up top, they're like, never seen that before. It looks good though. It looks really good. And well, let's take you back here and show you all the rest of the features we got.
So this truck, of course, it has AM steps, so very nice, you know, for the ladies to get in, or if somebody's short or anything, you just get on here, pow, and you can take a seat inside.
That's barely a step.
So yeah, this thing is just beautiful. Beautiful. This truck, I mean, has everything. Limited badge over here. All of this, just gorgeous woodworking over here. This big old screen, fully customizable. You can do pretty much anything on it. You can split the screen. You can have the whole thing as, you know, showing a map of everything. Heated and cooled seats. Push button start. You also got a edge monitor to monitor what the truck is doing. You can change if you're towing or just driving, you can change the tunes on here without any issues. But I mean, look at this, just gorgeous. I mean, everything about this is just top notch. The back seat is super sweet.
Just as big as the front seats.
Actually a little bigger, I think.
Probably, oh yeah, definitely a little bigger. The Mega Cab has got some huge seats back here. Super roomy. I mean, I'm sitting, I can like lay down here and not even feel a thing. You know, it's very roomy here, very comfortable. The seats recline as well. So there's a lot of room for activities here.
So this thing also has a Harman Kardon surround sound. So it's one of their top of the line surround systems they put, and it just sounds really, really good. So who's ever gonna be driving this thing is just fully loaded. Whatever you need is here. Like seriously, you can go on a 30-hour road trip and not have to worry about a single thing. These keys, are going to be in somebody else's pocket. They'll have to kick me out of this seat because they'll be the new owners of this thing. You got wireless charging. You got a whole bunch of USB ports. This thing moves in and out if you need extra storage. Everything about this truck is sweet.
So taking you back to the back here, we've got it does have a 4-inch full exhaust here, tinted tail lights, color matched as well. Everything is color matched in the back.
Custom badge to scream America when you're driving by with the Can-Am on top. Yep, people will see that. They'll be like, damn, I want that thing. Where do I get it? Let's show them how these racks,
so
what happens here.
Yeah, so that with this, obviously the Ramtech kit, there's actually ramps that are secured here. They got their own specific storage spot. Those
so you don't lose them, you know?
Yeah, you don't lose them. So those come out. We'll show you how it's done, how the Maverick is loaded, but those come out, attached right here. You load the Can-Am up and put them right back in. So
yeah, so to take this thing off, you got 4 of these links over here, 2 over here and 2 up front. You unscrew them and this thing will slide out and you can get it out and then do whatever you want with the truck if you don't want to have the ramp up there, if you're not, you know, going out on the weekends and enjoying your new Can-Am. Cool. So yeah, pretty simple. I believe this tailgate also opens from the remote, so you can just double tap and it'll go boop.
Yep.
Easy access, you know.
If that wasn't fun enough, this thing is fun. It's a Can-Am Maverick X3 Rc. It's equipped with a turbo, putting out exactly 172 horsepower.
This thing is fun.
Yeah, it's fun and it's loaded. So these things don't come as loaded as this one. This one's equipped with everything. So let's start with the front here. We've got 30-inch tires on it. It's got Fox 2.5-inch podium suspension. I mean, look how big these coils are.
This thing has 22 inches of travel, I believe.
Yeah.
22 inches of travel. I mean, to go up and down 22 inches. It's like...
Yeah, riding all kinds of trails and bumps or sand dunes, you don't feel a thing. Those things absorb very well. Yeah, Can-Am is probably... I like Can-Am over Razor for sure.
Me too.
They've really outdone themselves. The front end looks beautiful. From the LED headlights to the strips, you know, it's very well, beautifully built. It's got the lower doors, keeps all the sand, all the dust out of the car. It's got the side mirrors up in the center dash there so you can see where you're going. It's got the LED light bar, lights up the whole trail, looks good. And it's nice to see at night. It's got the Rockford Fosgate sound system on it, and it bumps. You know, it connects to your phone, connects via Bluetooth, connects via wire. Turn them on. You don't hear the engine. You just turn up the music and hit the gas and let it rip. Has door handles right here. You just swing it open right here. Grab the door handle and pop this door open. It's got a 4-point harness on this, and it's very comfortable. The seats on this thing are very comfy. Secure yourself when you feel like you're not going anywhere. You're just nice and tight, which is what you want to be on a trail. You got 2 keys. This is the key when you want to have fun. This is the one you give to your kid, or probably not a kid. You don't want to. I don't want to support that, but if you have a kid or your wife, give that to them or whatever. But you have 2 keys. It's like one of those luxury cars. You got all kinds of storage packages. You know, you got storage right here on the doors. You got storage right up top. You got a storage right here in the middle center console. It's loaded with storage, which is what you want when you're trail riding. Take as much stuff as you need. 2x4, 4x4 options, and Can-Am did really do a good job with their dynamic 4x4, depending on the type of riding you're doing, trail riding or rock crawling. You just hit the switch and it will lock the differential accordingly. It's a dynamic differential. It's a stainless steel roof, and then it's obviously got the whip light. Comes in useful when you're doing sand dune riding or even at night, and it looks cool. You want other people to see where you're riding, so that's what that's there for. Fender flares. These things are sweet. They're extended. Obviously, you know, I'm assuming you know what fender flares are for. We also got the rear storage container. I usually put all the tools out in the back here for when you're riding. Never know what happens on trails, so it's nice to have that extra storage. I mean, guys, look at these shocks over here. These shocks have so much room for travel. They really absorb a trail very nicely. I've taken this thing out a couple times on the sand dunes, and it's smooth. It's so smooth. This thing rips. It's plenty of power. turboed, gets you through anything you need it. You throw in a 4x4, and that thing will just climb up any hill, any mountain, sand dunes, it rips right through them. This is octane blue accents on it, and it looks beautiful. It's a 2018 model, and this was the only year that they had octane blue on it, and it looks beautiful. It gets all kinds of attention. We got a half windshield here to keep all the air from blowing into your face and deflecting all the debris out on the trail. Got a 4,500 pound winch. This thing only weighs, this whole machine weighs roughly around about 2,000 pounds. So 4,500 pounds is plenty of power for a winch, and we actually are going to show you how to load this machine up to the Guardian or the Ram, and we use that winch to winch it up there. We've tried riding it up the ramp without the winch. It's doable, not too difficult, but it's kind of like a roller coaster ride where you're going up and you don't know where the drop is. So that's why we're going to show you how this thing is loaded the safest way, which is by taking that winch, attaching it to the ramp, and just winching yourself up. Super easy, super safe, and honestly, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Go over the roof and it's game over.
Fun toy, dude.
Fun toy. Did you like ripping it, bro?
Dude, I had a blast. This thing takes jumps really well. I don't know if you've seen the video where Nick jumped it, but we'll probably play a clip right now.
Yeah, that was a fun jump. It absorbed very well. I mean, it didn't feel a thing, so that could be you.
I mean, imagine buying a shirt like this or a shirt like that. I'll show them the back of that shirt.
Oh, dude,
this is like one of my favorite shirts. But a shirt like that, a hat like that, can land you this whole entire setup.
That's sick. That is sick.
And you know, if you don't like the Can-Am, they can always sell it, and that's like 28 grand right there.
Yeah, that's 28 grand you could sell it for.
The rack, another 3.
Yeah. If you're the winner of this giveaway, there is no legal obligation for you to have to keep these toys. We kind of built this setup because we like going off-roading. We enjoy doing these things, and we wanted to do something that shows what we like to do and
pass it on
to you guys. You know, that's kind of why we had it. But there's no obligation for you to keep these toys or anything like that. But once you rip at this thing, I got a feeling you're gonna keep it for a little bit.
Yeah. You ready to see how to load this sucker up?
Yeah, a lot of you guys were asking how do you guys load this thing? It seems dangerous, but
you only need 10 people.
you only need 10 people. Call all your friends over. We're gonna load it up. No, it's very simple, guys. So we're going to show you how. The ramps are in the back, so we're going to take the ramps out, we're going to attach them, and here's a quick little clip of how to load this thing up.
I love it. Top, mine goes on the bottom.
Yeah, super simple.
Slide these pins in there.
Slide them right through, fit them in. Boom.
Locks right in there.
Copper pin it.
Now the ramps are ready. And now we'll show you how easy this thing rides up. It's super simple.
So right now, Dave is taking the winch and he's hooking it up to the ramp. And we just kind of got it halfway. You can start from the bottom, but we're starting from there. We're gonna hook it up, and we're just gonna winch ourselves up all the way. It's a little sketchy driving up all the way, but we've done it. It's not too bad. Back tire's good?
Yeah, you're good. Clear. You're good. Okay, now hold a little more. Go a little more. Good. You're perfect. So, that's how you load it up. You can roll it up there by yourself. You can play with the gas. It's pretty, after you do, first time is pretty scary. Just because you're at a big incline.
Dude, that was the easiest thing ever.
That was. And with the winch, you just hit the winch and it'll pull it right up. Very nice, slowly and steady. And same thing to unload. You can just hit the winch in reverse. It'll drop you back down. And that's about it. How to strap this thing? Come on, I'll show you. This thing has pre-built straps already, so they go around the bar here, the control arm up front, and then we also do straps around the wheels. We just throw a strap around that on all 4 wheels, and this thing is solid. When we went shooting the other time, we were going through mountain terrains, through the trails, and this thing holds up really well.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of you guys ask, like, is it top heavy? It's a little top heavy. You notice it a little bit, but to be honest, the 3500 load spring on these things, they're so stiff that you don't even you don't see that difference. You wouldn't think it's as top heavy as it is. You know, it's not bad.
This thing only weighs what?
2,000 pounds.
2,000 pounds, so it's not that bad for a truck this big.
Yeah.
So I mean,
yeah, and it's all secured. Obviously, it's kind of like a pretty good structure. And when I was driving it, didn't feel much. I didn't feel like I was top heavy. I didn't notice it most of the time.
And then you pull the ramps out, store them in there, close the gate, and
off you go.
Off you go. And then same thing to unload. You put the ramps in there, unwinch yourself, or drive it off, and then go enjoy some time.
Oh yeah, it's a good time, guys. All right, guys. Well, you see this whole setup. It's beautiful. Woo! It looks absolutely incredible. It gets a lot of looks. So very easy to load up the whole setup, and it could be one of yours.
Yeah, one of yours, and all it takes is one entry to win. So if you haven't entered yet, hit our store, go to enterforce.com, pick out anything you like, get entered. You'll get some awesome fresh gear, top quality too, that you will actually enjoy and not have a throwaway shirt. These will actually be your favorite shirts.
Oh yeah.
And then you'll get a chance to win this, and then one of you will be getting a call.
Yeah, guys, this is our 5th giveaway. Thanks for all for watching this video. We're excited to bring this giveaway to you. Remember, end date September 5th. So if you're seeing this video before then, go grab some entries, pick up a t-shirt, pick up a hat, get entered, and
you can win this! Guardian!
That could be yours.
Guardian's up for grabs.
Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you all have a good day. Bye.
Subscribe.